Hey, this is Rich Knapp with Lynx Heli Innovations. I have the Blade BL right in front of me here, and I got it looks pretty decent. I got the Lynx blade grips, and all the upgrades I just recently did. I like the canopy, everything else. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna add the tail fin because last time I ordered parts, I kind of forgot to order it, so I'm going to be adding a tail fin on, and then I'm going to be adding their skids on. Let's see, it's profile 7. And then I really like the canopy, but I kind of like to change it here and there. And this right here is a lot brighter. I think I'll be able to see this in the sky a little bit better, but I kind of like changing it up here and there to keep it fresh. It's got a really nice profile to it and everything. So, and I'll be going through and doing all that. And then I do have the stretch kit on here, as you can see. I have the boom extension on it. I have the boom support, the Lynx boom supports. The tail motor mount, the stretch blades. I also have the Lynx main gear in there. Now I've been flying it like this in the house, and I love the stability. I love how it handles. These parts are just some parts that I was kind of looking at putting on earlier, and I just never got around to it. So we'll put them on, and I'll give you a little short review at the end here on how well I like them, how well they go on, the fit, my thoughts on my overall thoughts on it. All right, and we'll see when I get the tail fin installed. I just used a toothpick to put Loctite down into the holes of the boom here. Pretty much went pretty easy. She's locked on there really nice, so not bad. Now next I'll work on the landing skids. Okay, I had the landing skids put together and installed, and I put the canopy on right away so you can kind of get a look at the way it looks right now. And before I start taking it apart, I'm going to show you one thing I do like. My CG isn't bad. I have a little bit of tail heavy, but my table also isn't 100% level here. But overall it ain't bad. I've already had a lot more tail heavy. Some of my helicopters are a lot more tail heavy than that. Now, likes and dislikes. All right, we're going to start out with landing skids. I'm not gonna lie, my fingers are numb from my MS, and it was a pain in the butt. But if you kind of take your time, you find little tricks. Like I laid mine flat on the surface of the table, and then I started my screw into the carbon fiber, and then ran it into the beams. It will be a little more difficult putting the battery in and out. I'm used to just, with the stock frame, you can just kind of get on the backside, kind of push it out, pull on the leads to get it out. On here, it's going to be a little different. The canopy isn't that bad though. Even though it's a wraparound, it really isn't that bad to put on. You just kind of use your fingers and spread the wings out, pop right off. Then it won't be so bad putting the battery in and out like this. You just gotta, take the canopy off in order to do it. Sorry, like I said, my fingers are numb. I like the fact that, the main gear isn't wide open. If you need, if you have a little bit of a tight landing and you need to tighten it back up. Now the aluminum supports for the landing skids, they are a really tight fit going into the frame. You know, that can be a good thing, can be a bad thing, all depends on your flying technique. And oh, I gotta tighten it up a little bit more. Just noticed I'm a little bit off. Like I said, you know, my fingers are kind of numb, so I'm going all by looks as far as to make sure that, you know, I'm in the right places and stuff. There. Now I'm going to be 100% honest on this too. They do go in tight enough. I didn't use any Loctite on the landing skids because they do go in pretty tight up against the braces and stuff. Like I was saying, the canopy, you know, just spread it with the finger. Oh wait, I found it is easier to put the battery in before the canopy. But yeah, just you know, spread it out with the fingers. You know, and it really isn't that bad. This is the TDR. I know this goes on better than this. You know, the canopy goes on a lot better than that. You know, my fingers are numb. But I just kind of I got the battery out now. A lot of battery space in there. Okay, onward ho for my next project. Okay, now moving on to the 550. Hi! I'm doing the ultra dampers for in the blade grips. I'm doing the
dampers go in
turnbuckles.
stock ones do.
I got the full set.
Fits the same.
And then I'm doing the boom brace support.
The arms go at the short side up.
I'll be installing them.
The bridge, what can you say? It's a bridge. It really stiffened it up quite a bit though. From this to this.
Hey, this is Rich Knapp with Lynx Heli Innovations. I just got done building what I like to call my Lynx B450XL. I was just going to call it a Lynx 450XL, but it is blade yet. You know, blade 450. Now what I'm going to do is kind of walk through everything I've done here. Starting out by, this is a blade, you know, a Lynx helicopter, or Lynx canopy. And I got the Lynx tail blades and the Lynx 350 millimeter main blades, because this is stretched. It's roughly about an inch longer than the normal 450. With the 2-inch, overall 2-inch larger diameter disc, it is reported by people that have done the stretch to fly a lot smoother and more like a larger bird, which is understandable with the larger disc. Okay, let's start. I'll take the canopy off first. As you see, I have the Lynx canopy mounts. Now, none of this stuff I have Loctite because it's no mystery or secret. Lynx is coming out with carbon fiber frame for the 450. Once that comes out, then this whole stretch kit will be transposed over onto the Lynx carbon fiber frame, and I'll do a follow-up on that one as far as for, you know, the procedures and, you know, my review on the carbon fiber frame. Alright, on here, I don't have my BEC on here because, again, the carbon fiber frame. If it doesn't come out before spring, when I start flying again, because I'm in Wisconsin here, then I'll go ahead and I'll put the BEC on, the Cast Creations BEC on here. Okay, we'll start out now with what this bird entails. Okay, we'll start at the top and work our way down. Okay, the new Lynx 450 blade grips. Now if you notice, the ball link, it mounts kind of like the bigger birds. It doesn't mount on the end, it mounts on the side. Now when you buy the kit, it comes with, you know, the grips, the Lynx dampers, and then the feathering shaft. The feathering shaft is different, or spindle. Now when you install it, you install the washer first for the, you know, for the dampers. You install the washer first, then the grips, and then there's little spacers. Now what I did is, with blades off obviously, I put one washer on each side for the space, you know, for spacer. And then what I did is, I didn't Loctite yet, but then I put my screws in the end of the feathering shaft, and then I checked for my play. And I was lucky. I only had to do one spacer on each side. But I think it's a good idea to check it without Loctite originally, because that way if you gotta open it up and add spacers, you don't have to mess with the Loctite. But once you get the correct amount of spacers, then go ahead and Loctite it. And that's what I did, and it worked really good. Okay, then obviously you have your Lynx 350mm blades. They're balanced good. Always double check. Center of gravity's good. Double check. You know, even revolution blades, spin, you know, revo, you know, any blades, double check the CG and balance. Okay, then you have the Lynx CNC anti-rotation. Now I have A3020 cyclic servos. They're the same thing as the H3020s. So if you cannot find any A3020s and you'd like to put them on, if you run across H3020s, it's the exact same servo. The only thing that's different is this here little sticker. That's the only thing that's different. Okay. Now, I can't see. Alright. Now, I'm running the H450 Horizon Hobby E-Flight motor. On there, I have a 12 tooth slant pinion. I was going to do 11, but I just had the 12. I'll just, you know, take care of it, the tuning in my transmitter, in my throttle settings. Then here's Lynx slant main gear, which I found to be very tough. I'd give it 2 thumbs up. I've never had issues with vibrations on it or anything. It always mounts nice and clean. It's a little bit quieter than the straight cut, but it's a lot tougher. I've already had an issue with football goalposts, and my Lynx slant gear survived it. This one on here, I put a brand new one on because being a new bird. My other one, the teeth were kind of getting a little bad. I bought it used, and the teeth were looking kind of bad, so I went ahead and I put a brand new one on here. Okay, and moving down, we got the Lynx carbon fiber. I can't remember the profile number. Landing skids, and they have the metal mounting pad here. I used to mount my landing skids with that little metal piece underneath for you know, supporting the frame tabs a little bit. And with these skids, I was able to eliminate them. Now what I did is the Jesus bolt here for the anti-rotation, or I mean for the auto rotation. I used those screws for holding that gear on, and I ran them through the frame. They fit perfect. And then I, you know, just used the nut. But see, like, you know, with the aluminum here, you know, if you have a little bit tougher landing, it's not going to bend the tabs like what it, so it's the same thing as putting your landing gear with that aluminum mod brace. Some guys, they use the zip ties, you know, it's all understandable, to each their own. I kind of like this aluminum. I don't want to have to run around looking for my landing skids or anything like that, and I don't like messing with zip ties. This way, it's just me. um, okay, and then moving on, I got Cyvax 062 MG tail servo. I can't get a review on that because I just put that on this winter, and it's winter for me anyways. Alright, then I'm running the Horizon Hobbies boom clamp to keep the shaft from moving around. The Lynx servo tail mount CNC outfits servo mounts. Then this comes with the stretch kit, the Lynx boom supports and boom clamp. Okay, and moving down, running the Lynx 62mm tail blades. There has been issues about people saying that they split open. I've seen pictures. Now I run my tail blades. I run them a lot tighter than most people. So I'm gonna see what happens there. Lynx is correcting the problem. There's still some in circulation from the original manufacturer that produced them for Lynx. If you get a set of them, feel free to contact Lynx if they do split, and they'll take care of you. Yeah, I'm running the brand new and then the Lynx grips, obviously. All right. Then I'm running the brand new tail box, along with the grips are brand new. They just came out with them. Now on the tail box, something that is really nice that I really like is some of the tail boxes. They slide, CNC ones. They slide on, and you have to keep them clamped tight, or you have to drill a hole and pin them. The Lynx tail box, the CNC one for the 450, it comes with this little outfit here, little plate, and it's got a pin on it. And that pin goes through the tail box, and it goes through the manufacturer hole if you're even using original boom. And it's on the stretch boom also, that hole is. So it actually pins your tail box, unlike some of the tail boxes out there where they just slide on and they clamp tight, and if they loosen up a little bit, they can twist. Alright, now they also have, the Lynx one also has this, you see this little pulley right here?
The pulley helps hold the belt more around the pulley on the shaft.
The stab here, that's the factory stab. It's mounted on the original stab mount. That's the only thing that's mounted on this boom clamp. The factory boom clamp is the stab. So if I want, I can take it on and off in like 3 seconds. I don't have to worry about any Loctite or anything like that. So, alright, let's see what's here. Trying to think about what else I put on here. Oh boy. There's a full Lynx tail. That. Blades, the mount. Okay, I think that about covers it. Like I was saying, it's no secret. Lynx is coming out with a carbon fiber frame. And at that point, I'll be putting that on, I'll be putting all this onto that carbon fiber frame. I still have, oh, I was right. Now this is the EX canopy, which is just like the Fushano EX canopy. It's bigger, allows more battery space to it. But yeah, and then once I get her up in the air, then I'll give you a review. There's a lot of people out there that have already stretched. They haven't done as many parts, like the blade grips are new, the box is new. So, there's plenty of people out there to get their opinions. As far as for how it handles, I've heard all good about it. Its handling capabilities, and that's why I went ahead and I went for the stretch. So, alright, that's my review on the Lynx stretch kit, and my 450 XL build, which I'm going to be calling my Lynx 450 XL, because by the time I'm done, there's not going to be too many original parts. It's pretty much going to be a kit, and it's going to be majority Lynx parts. Very little that'll be blade. But I have my stock blade helicopter over there, which I really love. I was just looking at toying, and I like modifying. So this is my play toy one. The tail, the ultra dampeners, and I'm bringing it from here. The gear with the pinion on the 450. I've had them on my stock 450, and the ultra dampeners I really like. I felt like I was more locked into my stick controls. Like I was saying, the main gear, and it's I really like that. It's more rugged, it's quieter, I don't have as many vibrations. I mean, I never really had a problem with the original, but with how rigid this is and the quiet, I kind of like it better than the stock one. Different people like it for different reasons. So otherwise, the rest of it I'll be able to give more of a review once I actually fly. Things like how I like the skids and canopy. I have a feeling I'm really gonna like that because it's real close to my Can You See Me Now custom canopy. So, and then I've had orange blades on the back before. I really can see them real good. So, a lot of this is gonna be basically past stuff, but they're new parts, but past experiences. So, alright, well, you have a good day and enjoy the hobby, and keep the blades touching on the air.